Well, the great Terry Weir strike was in its 21st day, and all the Red Dog chubbies were fading clear away. For weeks they'd been denied the drink they loved so dear, so they turned to Red Dog Ray and said, "Will you get us some more beer?" Well, Red Dog Ray, he said, "My gosh, by gum, by heck, I'll get my chubbies beer if I have to go to old Quebec." So Darcy, the French waiter, he told him what to say, and thus began the famous midnight ride of Red Dog Ray. Was a midnight ride of Red Dog Ray. Was a midnight ride of Red Dog Ray. Well, he drove down Highway 7 to our nation's capital. He slipped across the river to the town that's known as Hull, and he tried hard to remember those words he had to say. "Pardonnez-moi, mon frère, I need some beer today." René Lebec Gibson still he wanted more. Said, "What the heck, I'm in Quebec, I'll go to the corner store." He filled the station wagon till the springs were sagging low, and he headed down the highway to thirsty Ontario. Was a midnight ride of Red Dog Ray. Was a midnight ride of Red Dog Ray. He was singing the song of Scotland, the homeland of his birth, when the cops they pulled him over just the other side of Perth. And ever so politely Ray asked, "Is there anything wrong?" And the cop said, "Roll that window up, we're gonna sing that song." The OPP, he turned away, his fingers in his ears. He never even noticed that car looked full of beers. So Ray just kept on singing until he reached his bar, and the chubbies shouted out for joy when they saw the beer-filled car. Was a midnight ride of Red Dog Ray. Well, Red Dog Ray, he saved the day, and you can hear the chubbies say, "Hip hip hooray for Red Dog Ray."
Yeah,
Two seconds faster than I. Yep, we made. I think we made 3 trips over to Quebec. It was strictly illegal.
Do you feel comfortable? Yeah, talking about this. This is illegal. You were a bootlegger for a while.
It's too late now.
Yeah, they can't
too
catch
many
you.
years after they can't come after
Statute
you.
of limitations.
But what they did anyway, they did get Miss Diana for having Quebec beer, and they seized the beer and they charged them. But after the beer strike was all settled in that, nobody ever heard any more about the charge. So I would think they just quietly dropped it. You know, they just took their beer away from them. And that was our concern, because, you know, you were making a big investment in this Quebec beer, bringing back carloads of Quebec beer. And so what we did was we'd put only a few cases in our cooler, enough to last the night, and we kept the rest separate in another room, you know, where they wouldn't be able to find it. Hopefully, because we kept it under lock and key. And then we'd bring her back down and bring her down the next morning, enough for the day.
Well, I was out, we were doing a big concert out in Winnipeg last year, and the Rheostatics were there.
Yeah.
They started here in the Red Dog too. They got a first few of their gigs. And they're still singing that song.
Are they?
So they hauled me up on stage in front of a couple thousand people. And it was quite, what they're doing now is weird with turntable stuff and everything. It's an old song we do. And they got me up and we sang it. And the audience was just like, "What in the world? What is this?" But they liked it.
Right.